if you are a white person, you should never ever talk about Nigeria or promote Nigeria as a country. I'm seeing a lot of people, usually Europeans, who say they promote Igbo culture, and yet they put Nigerian flags in their biography, on their social media handles, or they keep talking about Nigeria. You cannot have Nigeria and Igbo culture in one sentence. It's an oxymoron, and especially people who are married to Igbos. We know, it's obvious that you know about Biafran struggle. You know that Biafra is fighting to get their independence from Nigeria, and yet you keep talking about how great Nigeria is. That is so stupid. We have to realize that we have the privilege that if we go over there for a holiday, for example, it's going to be very nice, okay? We can afford anything we want with our currency. People are going to be lovely. People are going to be very welcoming, and you're going to have a great time. Now, I don't think it's fair that us, Europeans, are going there having a great time while indigenous people are suffering over there. Is that fair to you? No. So when you are promoting the idea of Nigeria, or when you're talking about Nigeria, you are killing Igbo people who live over there. So if you want to promote Igbo culture, and I understand that not everybody wants to go into politics, maybe you don't want to go into Biafran struggle and talk about it openly. Not everyone is built like that. We understand. Nevertheless, don't talk about Nigeria then. Just stick towards Igbo land, Igbo people, Igbo culture. If you're using Nigeria, you're killing people. And as we know that what has been happening is that properties that belong to Igbos are being destroyed in Lagos. So now imagine that this is happening in your country. You have a property in another city in your own country, and it's being destroyed because of your religion, for example. Do you think it's nice? Do you think the country should be promoted? Do you think this is a country you should be proud of? I have never ever met an Igbo person who is proud of being Nigerian. Every single person is ashamed. And yet, you white people are talking about Nigeria. Talk about Igbo land. Or better yet, do talk about Biafra. Especially if you are a Polish person, you should be talking about Biafra if you know about it. Because I understand not everybody knows about it. But if you do know about it, you should be talking about Biafra. Because this is exactly the same situation that we went through in Poland during the Second and the First World War. They were trying to wipe us out. They were trying to force us into speaking someone else's language. They were trying to just basically kill the entire population, and that's what's happening in Biafra right now. Therefore, Biafra is looking for independence. So, well, you know how it goes. So,